After you have assessed what is the right amount of working capital that you have, what are the sources of working capital in your business, and what is the real cost of working capital in your business, now it's time to explore opportunities for optimization. We can explore the opportunities on two different aspects. The first would be the total quantum of working capital, and second, the cost of working capital. So how do we look at optimizing the complete quantum of capital that we need? So we need this working capital to manage our day-to-day operations, right? Let's go back to the definition once. So the working capital is the amount that you would need to manage your operations right from the time you get an order, or even before that, to the sales, getting the order, executing that particular order, delivering it to the client, and then finally getting the payment. So this is the complete cycle, and you need the payment throughout this cycle. If you are able to compress this whole conversion cycle, you would need lesser amount of working capital, right? So what we need to look at is that what's the right way for us to get the material just before we are manufacturing it. How do we ensure that the material reaches client on time? How the GRN is made as early as possible in the client system, and how do we ensure that the client pays us on time? The moment we are able to reduce this working capital cycle, the quantum of working capital required will also come down. The second thing that we need to look at it is what's the inventory that we are holding. My view, whatever is there that you can convert in next 90 days is the reality. Beyond that, everything is a hope. So ensure that your inventory is always closer to whatever that you need. Ideally, your inventory should not be more than a month's inventory that you would need. Because today the supply chains are open, you would keep on getting the material. So why you should have the inventory for more than a month? It's really not required. So optimize your inventory to a level wherein all the inventory that you need just for about a month is available with you. And that will reduce the quantum of working capital required substantially. So two strategies to work on. The first is going to be looking at reducing the conversion cycle. Second is to optimize on the inventory cycle. The third thing that you can work on is managing your payment terms with the vendor and the client both. So if you align your payment terms with what you have agreed with the client is with what you are going to pay to the vendor, the working capital requirement will go down. The second aspect is the cost of working capital. And what we discussed in the previous video is the cost of working capital can be optimized by going towards bank. The bank is the cheapest source of working capital for you. So you need to work strategically to ensure that you are able to get the credit from your bank. So how would you get the credit from the bank? You would need to tell the bank regarding how you are progressing. The banks would give you a current account by default right now. If you register a company formally with the Ministry of Corporate Affairs, the automatically email gets triggered to different banks, and they themselves will approach you for opening up the current accounts. So opening up the current account is no more a challenge, and you would be able to see a traction, and you would be able to see the transactions there as well. So the moment banks see the transaction, they also need to lend money. So they will come and start discussing with you regarding what's the way they can support. And if you are proactive enough and you keep on talking to the bank regarding how you are progressing, what are the new orders coming your way, what's the potential you see for yourself, the bank themselves would come and give you different solutions regarding how they can support. So you need to work with them to ensure that you get as much capital as possible from the bank. If it is not possible to get the working capital through them, then look for NBFCs. Okay. Even before the NBFCs, the other option would be to reach out to your friends and relatives who can support. If they can come you, the cost of finance will be very closer to the bank. Offer them what the banks are offering you. If the banks are offering you the credit at about 10%, offer 10% return to your friends or your relatives. That would also get them something bit more compared to what the banks would give them, and they would be happy to lend you a credit at that level. If it is not happening, then you may look at the NBFCs, and still with that incremental cost, it is manageable. The last resort should be the private lenders. And if you at all, you have to go to them and there is really no choice, then you need to ensure that you are paying them back on time. If you expect that money for 3 months, just ensure that you are paying them back in 3 months. That's the only way to optimize the overall cost of finance in your business. Thank you.